Welcome to Wednesday Warriors Live. My name is Joey Galvez, and you guys are watching the Geek Network the Geek Collective Streaming Network. Look, it's so new, I don't even know what the heck I'm saying, but we're going to talk a lot about that here on the other side here in just 1 second. So we'll see you guys right after this. All right, welcome Ambrosia to the show. How's it going?
Hi.
So we're doing a little bit of something different. We're going live on our own and doing our own thing here. We're gonna be doing something called the Geek Collective Streaming Network, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be adding a bunch of shows that are already like we have podcasters on the network, and they do live streams and stuff like that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be implementing and bringing their shows into the network, and so you guys can have some really cool content coming from us and all the podcasts that we have on the network already. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So Ambrosia, what are you building today?
I'm finishing I'm working on my spice pearl set.
Oh,
so the previous week I did ginger spice, and then the week prior to that I did baby spice. So today I'm going to work on posh spice.
I love that. That's very cool. While you're doing that, I'm going to be posting out here for everybody just so that they can see that we're live. But yeah, this is I'm very excited about what we're going to be doing here with all this good stuff, because we got a bunch of really fun stuff happening. For the next show that we're going to be bringing onto the network is Explain Yourself from Kevin Joseph and Will Allred, and that's a Kickstarter live show. Like they bring on people who have Kickstarters going on, and they talk about the Kickstarter. And they go through it live on the show, so they're going to be the next one jumping on. And then yeah, it's going to be very, very cool. So they're going to be going live through here, and all their really cool their normal channel. Hopefully we can get them a lot more views, right? But alongside that, we're gonna have I'm talking with some other guys that do live shows. We're gonna implement that into the thing. We got like Blake's Bloods. He does a live show, so I want to bring that on. We also have some prospects that we're gonna be talking to.
Oh, Blake Bloods! I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, he's part of the network. So we have tons of really cool stuff planned. Very, very, very fun stuff. And I've got an announcement coming up very soon. I'm in early talks with a publisher doing some really cool fun
oh
stuff.
My gosh.
So just keep an eye out. We're going to be doing some really fun stuff and some very, very exciting things here in the next little bit. So, but Ambrosia, it's been a week since we've seen each other. What have you done since last week, friend?
Let's see. And then first off, I hope if you're watching, I don't just build Legos on here because like I'm bored or whatever. I have ADHD, and it helps me like focus, and I'm not just like sitting here. So for me, it's a focusing stuff. But what have I been up to? I have organized my comic books. Am I completely done? Heck no. But I started, which is amazing. We also advocate like mental health and everything. And so I wasn't in the best place these past 8 months or so. And so I'm typically, and you could let me know in the comments if you like when you get your comic book, I don't bag and board them until I read them. And then I bag and board it and then organize it. And I haven't done that at all. So I just have had piles and piles of unboarded comic books, and that has been stressing me out. Like, I mean, just like piles scattered all over. And so this week I really took some time to organize. I'm nowhere near where I need to be, but I at least have like organized piles. So it's like organized chaos, which is fine.
I think I saw a TikTok. It was that TikTok recent where you had
it was just
you had piles and piles of your stuff everywhere.
yes. And I hate it so much. So I fixed that. So at least it's so much better than what it was, but it's gonna be my goal is to have it done by August.
Okay,
I'm being realistic.
Yeah, I see. I don't organize my stuff. I really don't. I don't organize them. I just like I have an idea of where things are.
Oh
And
no,
I'm like,
no.
I need to go in there and reorganize them and do all that stuff, but I don't do that. So I
Ooh,
probably really should, huh?
I don't. That is stressful. I don't like that. No.
See, well, I'm so busy that I don't have time to like go and organize them.
Well,
So,
yeah. No, I
so
could see
I'm
that.
just so I can't I don't really do it. So
But
whatever.
like once you get into like a solid routine, okay, let me go down, let me go help you, and I'll get you set up, and then you'll have a solid routine where you could just like organize them so you
There
know
you go.
exactly where to go.
Right. Yeah. Um, I'm right there with you.
However, I do have a like question. How do you
Mhm.
store your comments or your comics? And then if you're in the chat, how do you also store your comics?
So
I'm always looking for new
I
ways.
I store my comics. Um, so like I've been told that I store my comics like like a caveman. Um, I put my comics in milk crates, like
Oh,
kind of like people who collect records, right?
I
So
like that.
I mean it is what it is, right? But I like it. Whatever. It's just me, I guess. Whatever. Who cares?
I'm all for it.
Yeah. Um. All right, Ambrosia. Let's. I didn't really watch too much this time around, but let's. Have you been watching anything, or should we just skip our first segment? Go
Well,
right
I've
into
been
it.
watching The Last of Us, which has been I'm caught up
I've been
on.
watching. I've been doing that too. So let's go ahead and watch and let's jump right into our first segment there
Perfect.
and talk about what's on our watch list. All right, this is the part of the show where we talk about what is in our watch list. Ambrosia, you said that you are watching The Last of Us.
Yes.
Are you all caught up?
Yes. And then they're coming
Okay.
out with a new one on Friday instead of Sunday.
Yes. Do you know why that is?
No.
Because the Super Bowl, right? Super
Oh,
Bowl's on
sure.
Sunday, and they drop their new episodes on Sunday prime time, and they don't want to compete, so they're like, "Guess what? The Super Bowl is going to get all the play, so let's not drop this and not compete with the Super Bowl because nobody can compete with the Super Bowl, right?"
That
Um,
makes sense.
so
I
so
didn't
yeah, I
think
mean,
of that.
because it's on Sunday and because the Super Bowl is dropping here on Sunday, The Last of Us is dropping this Friday, so we get to watch it a couple days early. I'm excited about that.
I am too.
But how are you? How okay? It's been a couple weeks from since the first and second episode. Let's talk a little bit about that because I don't want to talk about the last few because
Well,
spoilers all that
there's
stuff.
only 3 hour now, yeah?
No, I think there's four, right? Five,
Oh, yes, because the one with
four
Nick Offerman was yesterday.
was the third. No, there's four out. There's four out because I believe if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing three or four of them. So
Okay.
okay. Last time we talked, I talked about that episode being kind of a filler episode, but you guys kind of thought differently.
Wait, is that
Um,
the one with Nick Offerman?
yeah.
Oh,
Are you
no.
still feeling a little bit about that? Because
Yes.
I don't think we did. Do we even see them kill any
Not
fungus?
not any yeah, a couple,
Yeah.
but, more of, like, the raiders, because the raiders were trying to,
Yeah.
invade their little, establishment, but,
Yeah.
personally, I think it was so beautifully well done, and I don't think it was, like I the thing is that there is too much stuff to have, like, a filler episode, so I'm surprised that they put
Okay.
that much time and energy into it,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna be a really core piece,
Do you
into
think? Okay.
what's to come.
So why do you feel that we saw that storyline? Why did we need that storyline?
I don't know. Well, for one, I'm gonna be out there for my LGBTQ plus
Okay.
bam bam.
Yeah.
But like for one, the representation
Hmm.
of having a same sex relationship was just so well done and so underrated. And I think that that's like one of the best pieces that I have seen in TV and movies.
Okay. I can see that. And I can be down with that. I don't think I've seen anything else. I think I watched Wakanda Forever. We talked
Oh
about that
yeah.
last time.
Um,
Um
I've
What else?
also been watching. I'm a little obsessed with it. It's called The Patient
Oh, I don't
with
wait.
Steve Carell.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Um,
Is that on Apple?
no, I think it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu? Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't
and
seen it.
Elizabeth. I think Elizabeth would like it because and I think you as well because for one, I'm a Steve
Yeah.
Carell fan. But it's about Steve Carell who plays a therapist.
Mhm.
Um, he is he has a patient of his who he's been seeing for a while, and
Mhm.
his patient kidnaps him, and finds out that his patient is a murderer, serial
Oh,
killer.
okay.
And but he kidnaps Steve Carell to like get help. To be like, I don't want to be this person anymore. I need help. But in turn, he has him like hostage. It's so good. It's fabulous.
I'm down to check it out. And it's called the Patient.
The Patient, yeah,
Patient. All
on
right,
Hulu.
I'm down.
It's good.
I'm down to watch that all day.
But that's the only thing I've been watching is Last of Us, and I've also been watching Tommy, my husband, play
Mm.
what is it called? Harry Potter Legacy. The Hogwarts Legacy, the
Okay.
new game that
Yeah.
just came out.
Okay. How are you guys liking that?
It's
But
amazing. It is
yeah,
magical.
you know, talking about games. My son has been he's at that age where he's into Fortnite, and I'm
Oh,
like, should I play Fortnite with him?
do
Like,
it.
should I do it? Should I
Do
break
it.
out the Xbox
Yes.
and play Fortnite with them? I'm like,
Absolutely, you should. Do you have an Xbox or is that
yeah, we have an Xbox.
yes,
Um,
do it.
so I might pull that out and do that.
No,
I don't know,
please do it.
Ambrosia. That's all I got on my list for what's on your watch list. I
Yeah,
don't
I've
have
just been
anything
watching
else.
those two.
That's all I've been watching. This week's been crazy. Um, I haven't been really watching anything. I think me and my wife kind of rewatched Wakanda Forever. She started it. She fell asleep a little bit, so but she really loves it. And she's gonna go back and watch it. That'll be like my second, third watching of it. Listen, it's such a good movie.
It is such a good movie.
Like
Oh,
from the sound, the oh my gosh, it's just great all the way around.
it's amazing. I also watched a movie that I haven't seen. I'm trying to figure out the name of it. It came out in like 2013.
Oh wow,
Uh,
that was a while
and
back.
yeah, and it has Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and he played a detective for a prisoner. So we have the patient, and then it's a movie called Prisoners, and I saw it on Netflix, and
Oh,
I've never heard of it, but it was actually really good, and it's about like he's a detective with an abduction of two young girls, and so they're trying to figure that out, and he does a great job in it, and I also thought that was really underrated. I can never be a movie
wow.
critic either because I feel like I love everything and everyone hates everything. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see. We got some comments here. Awesome. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Um, I don't know if this t-shirt is a telling of what's to come, but just keep an eye out. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, thank you, and I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on to our next to let's go on and move on to geek news. What do you think, Ambrosia?
yes, please.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to that. All right, this is the part of the show where we talk about geek news. We're gonna be pulling up some DC stuff first, Ambrosia, and there's not a lot of news here, but there is a little bit of news here. We were talking about the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl is gonna have some really cool. We're obviously gonna get some. We always look for the commercials, right?
Yeah.
This year we're gonna get a Flash trailer.
What?
Yep. We that supposedly that's what we're gonna be getting here. So we're gonna be getting a Flash trailer, and obviously we're gonna get a little bit more of the Ant-Man and the Ant-Man stuff, right? So that's the biggest thing here, right? We're gonna be getting a Flash. It says which will reboot the extended DC universe according to James Gunn when he gave his announcement. But we're gonna be getting a trailer or whatever I don't know, but we're gonna see something with the Flash
What?
here
I've been
on the Super Bowl. I'm
we've
really
been
excited.
talking about this.
Yes, very cool. Listen, I don't want Ezra Miller in the DC universe, right? But if this is gonna reset everything, if this is gonna be how we think it is, we can get a completely new Flash, right?
I hope so.
We can. What if we get Wally West, right?
I think we
So
need a Wally West in this world.
I'm cool if we get a Wally West.
I would
Uh,
be okay with that. And
yeah,
here's the thing is that James Gunn is I think he's pretty smart with based off of the things that he has done in the past, he's
yeah,
very smart. And so I think the smart move is to unfortunately release this movie with Ezra Miller, cap him, and then start us off with this new world where we have. It would be wonderful if we have some Wally West in there, but at
right.
least as long as we could get a new Flash that's not Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with that all day. Excuse me. And we're gonna get tons of other stuff. We're gonna see possibly a Fast X movie trailer. We're gonna Mario trailer. We're also gonna get a handful of other really really cool movies. Oppenheimer. Um, Christopher Nolan directed Oppenheimer. I think that's gonna be with Cillian Murphy.
We're gonna get all of
Possibly
this on
a
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
Little Mermaid. We even Guardians
Oh,
of the Galaxy.
what?
Indiana Jones is gonna be dropping. Scream. Like there's all kinds of stuff that's gonna be dropping here. And a bunch of tons and tons of trailers. So keep an eye out for the trailers during the Super Bowl, before, after, however whatever they pay for. I don't know what it comes out to, but
I now have a purpose to watch
right.
Super Bowl.
It's gonna be geek filled this year, so I'm down with that. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. We got some comments here. Awesome. So we got Scream. Yes, Scream is coming up. What is it? Scream 6, right? 6? Is that what it is?
What's her name? Jenna Ortega. Is she gonna be that one?
Jenna Ortega's in that one. Yeah. Well, listen, they just recently did a Scream movie, and they did this one back to back almost. It's like I almost had whiplash. I was like, wait, weren't they just promoting a Scream movie already? We got Alan Dunford in the house.
Hi,
Alan.
friends.
I don't know if you guys know, Alan Dunford has a Kickstarter running right now for Pocus Hocus. Pocus Hocus Volume 2, Issue 1. So if you guys head on over to geekcollective.net/Pocus Hocus V2, that's POCUSHOCUS V2. And you guys will be directed to the Kickstarter campaign, and make sure you guys back a really cool pledge. There's all kinds of really cool stuff there. I think this one has the best looking covers out of every single, like, I don't listen. There's no, I say this every single time that these guys put out a Kickstarter. I'm like, I don't know how you guys can top these covers, but they do it every single time. So check that out. There's also another Kickstarter with my buddy Rob Multari, with Night Wolf. Head on over to geekcollective.net/plush and get a connecting cover and a plush. And Mixology Noir. Head on over to geekcollective.net/Wolven and check out those campaigns. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, Ambrosia. Let's see. I don't think I wrote these down. Dang it, Ambrosia. Look at I'm flat.
No, you're pulling on me.
I didn't write these down on the thing, but whatever. That's what happens when we don't have a producer doing this in the background for me. But we got Brandon Fraser says Batgirl should not have been judged on its early test screenings.
I agree.
Listen, I agree. Listen, they saw the test screenings. Test screenings are always like, just get out there, do it. This is what we want, right? It's not always the best acting. So like, these are great actors, but they're just the test screenings. They're in costume. They're just saying some of their lines. It's not, wholehearted. So why are we judging that, and why did we get it taken away? I want Batgirl back, but listen, I think James Gunn is going to do something amazing. We didn't hear anything about Batgirl, but we did hear about a Batman and Damian Wayne story, right?
What?
We heard that they were going to be doing a father son kind of thing. Well, he didn't say father son. He used the words Batman and Damian Wayne, which is why everybody's like speculating, oh, we might get Dick Grayson Batman and a Damian Wayne. I'm not quite sure because he did talk about the relationships. Maybe he did say father and son. I got to go back and look on that. But I know for sure that I don't know for sure, but I have a great have an inkling that we're not going to see Dick Grayson as
You don't
the
think so?
no, I don't think so. Try to follow you on what I guess I reached my this has been going on all day.
Yes.
Both places. I try to follow you on Twitter, but I guess I've reached my limit for people I can follow. No, this is not listen. It's Twitter. Before we went on, Twitter was going crazy and nobody was getting any DMs. The analytics is broken and like it's just falling apart and crumbling underneath us right now as we speak. So I'm very sorry, Cole's Comics claimed. If you can't follow us at this moment, please try again. Sorry.
I go back and forth about like I haven't been on Twitter as much as I used to just because it has been a mess.
Yeah. So it has been an absolute mess. It's crazy, right?
Hashtag thanks Elon Musk.
Right. We won't say anything else about that.
No. Sorry.
Okay. Next one up here I have on the list, Ambrosia, is when James Gunn dropped all that news with all of the stories and the things that he's going to be talking about and the tone that he wants to take this direction with the new DCU, right? He mentioned a handful of books and showed a bunch of covers. Like there's one with Supergirl of Tomorrow, all right, or Superwoman of Tomorrow. Sorry, it's Supergirl, right? Supergirl of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got he showed a couple of covers and this and that, right? Now, because everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go look and see if I have that in my pull, in my boxes, in my collection." People started going crazy, right? And there's tons of them that have been sold out or all that stuff for quite some time. So now it looks like all of the sold out DC books that he referenced are going to be reprinted after the DC slate announcement. So
interesting.
We're going to be getting reprints of all those stories that he's talked about, that he's going to be using those tones. So if anybody wanted to read all those things, you can definitely go and do that very soon once they announce all these reprints and stuff.
Well, I like that.
I'm excited about that because that's such a cool thing. That's one of the things that I was like, I bet you anything. Once he showed those covers, people started saying, I have that in my collection. I'm going to go and try and flip it.
Oh, always.
Right. So yeah. I have another story here, Ambrosia, and I didn't get to really read it too much, but James Gunn reportedly ruffled some feathers at Warner Brothers with his DC comments. So I guess recently he was when he was reviving the slate of DC projects, James Gunn went I guess he was leading the new ever that he went over and had some conversations with some of these people, and he had said that and he was referencing Henry Cavill, and he said that Henry Cavill was being here, and excuse my French, he said being dicked around with the old by the previous leadership.
Ooh.
So Saffron drew his ire for his comments. So this looks. So here's the thing, right? Yes, they were dicking him around that we didn't have a lot of good stuff. They didn't really. I want him back, but why? If he's trying to, if this sounds like he's advocating for him, why did he?
Why is he? We need some Henry Cavill in our life.
I mean, at least Ambrosia does.
I do. I don't get him in The Witcher. Come on.
Oh, did you see the new picture with Liam Hemsworth as Geralt? Oh my god! Listen, he looks. Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna say anything bad. I don't want to be the person that bad mouths anybody, but he definitely looks like a a softcore porn version of Geralt.
Oh, really?
That's what it looks like to me.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Yeah. Not on my school computer though.
Yes, not on your.
That might be bad.
Don't do that. All right, let's go ahead. let's move to some Marvel news here a little bit, Ambrosia. We're blowing through this stuff a little bit, Ambrosia, but it's all good. We might close out a little bit early and stuff because we're just getting started with all this stuff, and there wasn't too
Cool
much
beans.
news. It's not a lot.
No, this week, like even with comics, DC was like, Marvel hit it hard, but DC is pretty like quiet.
Yeah, it was quite kind of a quiet week for a lot of Kickstarter, a lot of comics.
Yeah.
There was a ton of mix-ups with some imprints and stuff like that. I know this month Band of Bards, their books were not featured in the catalog.
Oh
So
no,
nobody was able to see any of the stuff for like the whole entire month of February.
that's sad.
So I mean, so that stinks, right? So I don't know if that happened to any other imprints and on all that stuff, but I know that they had that problem.
Okay.
So that kind of stinks, right? Things been happening across the board. Like it's been crazy since the pandemic, right? Where
Oh
I
my
guess we're
gosh.
still technically I guess it's an endemic now. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know.
we're still reeling. We're still reeling, right, Ambrosia?
Half of my team is out right now with COVID.
It's crazy. There's lots. Listen, we can't not like stay like like healthy around here. Like
No.
everybody gets sick, and then we have like maybe about a week of being healthy, and then everybody turns around and gets sick again.
Oh no. Well, and then the thing is that we also have been, with our masks, and like we've been wearing masks, and we've been
Yeah.
kind of like social distancing, and our immune systems have been like super low. And so now that we are being more like socialized, all
Yeah.
those germs are picking up on that.
We got Cole's Comics claims. He says, know your station number 3, The Finder number 1 of the Spy Superb. Number 2 are my first 3 reads. Monarch and Heroes are after those. Fantastic. We're going to go through our pull list here
Ooh,
in a little bit. We have a segment called What's in Your Pull List right after our geek news. So we're going to go through our pull list here in a second. And there's some there's some good stuff. There's some good indies, Ambrosia, this week. And there's some really cool news that just dropped in the comic book world that I'm excited about. We'll
yay!
talk about here in a second. But let's talk about some Marvel news here. First up, Fantastic Four director says that filming will start next year,
Okay.
but there's not been any casting casting yet. So because there's been no casting, I guess there's been rumors saying everybody's been trying to say that, hey, we already saw
Krasinski.
what's John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
Do they
But
want him or
we
no?
want him. We all want him, right?
Yes, please.
But he dispels the rumors that there's been any kind of casting whatsoever. So we're the window's still open.
There's still
is
hope.
there. We still have hope. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to say this again. Maybe this T-shirt is predicting something to come. Just letting you guys know. So, but yeah, Ambrosia, like very, very cool, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. So there's still hope that we can have John
Krasinski.
Yeah.
Krasinski.
Because that would be so cool.
Still hope. Okay, let's see. Next up, I have a really cool thing here. Let me see if I can bring it up, Ambrosia. I'm gonna have to scroll over. I'm sorry, because you guys are gonna have to like bear with me here, because I am now the only producer on the show, and I have to do everything myself and pull all this stuff up that I have here, and I'm gonna pull up this link here for you guys.
Hey, but you're doing a fabulous job, so we appreciate you.
Thank you, Ambrosia. I'm trying to. Here, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna present this for you guys because I want to show you guys this next one here. I've got here. So we have because Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might know me.
I don't know if you saw this, Ambrosia. Did you see this here? So in the Ant-Man and Wasp, there's So his character in the Ant-Man Wasp, he writes a book about his Scott Lang writes a book, right? So I don't know if this is real, but they brought this in. This was funny, so I wanted to play this for everybody. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Can you guys see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna play this here for everybody.
And for the rest of you kids out there, a word of advice. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Paul Rudd. You might know me as Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man. Now, Scott is many things. Former convict, a dad, an Avenger. But he's also a best-selling author. And now you can purchase his very real book, Look Out for the Little Guy. That's right. This once movie prop is now an actual real-life book you can purchase wherever books are sold. How's that for meta? In this new book, I'm almost certain was not written by me, we pull back the curtain and uncover the man behind Ant-Man, Scott Lang. Who is he? What's he like? Why does he look so much like me? It's a tale as old as time that's so good it practically reads itself. A publication similar to, but not the New York Times, calls it one of the best Avengers autobiographies of this multiverse. So, if you're like me, and you've only ever read the back covers of books to say you've read them, do yourself a favor and pick up a copy of Look Out for the Little Guy. It'll change your life. Can I say that? No? It might change your life.
Yep, let's do it. I say we order this, Ambrosia.
Yes, please. I already have it pre-ordered. Just kidding.
There you go. Ambrosia's got it pre-ordered, everybody. I saw this and I said, this can't be real. And it's real.
Is it really?
I say we order it right now, Ambrosia, and give it away on the show.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
That'd be cool. Maybe we should. Ambrosia. We'll think about that. We'll talk about it and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. This is what a genius way to market something. Honestly.
It really is.
Do they really need to market something like this? But this is such a fun thing, and I love that, like, bringing something that is in the actual movie and bringing it into our world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like actually, what's really cool about that, Ambrosia, I don't know if you know that I have some buddies who actually did that. They brought, so they in their story they have a something like Starbucks, like coffee place like Starbucks, right? And it's called Tarmux. It's my friends over at Oneshi Press, right? They were able to bring this into the world. They have this brand within their comic books. They brought this brand into the real world with some coffee. I
love that.
I love when comic books and creators bring things that are within their comic book into the real world, and it's just kind of a fun kind of like all the way around to enjoy the content. So I thought that was really cool.
No, I agree. It's like we all wish that they would have like the foods that we see in our TV or in our like cartoons and stuff. What was an example of that? Like a Krabby Patty. I know Krabby Patty is just a hamburger, but like I want a real Krabby Patty.
Didn't they do for a little while when they were promoting the movie that they had like pop-up Krabby Patty shops and stuff
I don't
like
know.
that. I think they did something like that. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. Ambrosia, we got some toys.
I love toys.
Do you want to see some toys because Ant-Man and Wasp is coming out, the Quantumania, Hasbro has dropped some Legends wave was now on sale. So check this out, Ambrosia. Look how cool this is right here. Oh man, these things, those look how cool these are.
That's really cool.
Oh man, that Kang is so dope. But look at this one. That's
beautiful.
Yeah, so we got some of these. Looks like they unfortunately there's no MODOK, right? One of the things that everybody was wanting, there's no MODOK.
Not yet.
Ooh, not yet. But hopefully we'll see. But see what happens here, right? But very cool. I thought that was really cool. Another thing, we got some we got some more Funko Pops, Ambrosia.
Ooh, are we also going to talk about a cool Lego set that's releasing?
I saw. What did I see? What was that?
The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to talk.
No, actually, I think I did see that. Is it the one where it's a Lego set that somebody's sitting down and receiving their house?
Oh,
Is that what I saw?
well,
No?
yeah, that one is the log cabin one.
Okay.
But so yeah, that one is coming out. But like the mega 6,000 piece. Okay, hold on. We'll talk about it in
Yeah,
a second.
we'll
Let's
talk
talk about
about
Funko Pops.
if you can, in the meantime, pull that up so we can maybe share it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We'll do that. So yeah, look at these Funkos, man. These are cool. I'm down with that. They even got a devil dinosaur.
Because Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. That's cute.
Yeah, devil dinosaur.
I've stopped collecting pops, but I like that one because I've been keeping up with the comics. So that'd be really cool to have.
Yeah, that one's really cool. And then they have a Daredevil one. Look, that one looks cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. And then it comes with a backpack. Look at that. That's a cool backpack.
Oh, I love that.
But here's the thing. It looks like it's one of those little mini purse backpacks. So it's not.
I I have an unpopular opinion about those.
Yeah, you do.
I don't like them.
Yeah, you really do.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's like, yeah, I'm not good. I don't. Like
My
wife is down with those. My wife, she loves those small little backpacks. But I understand because we have kids. It's easy to stuff a diaper in there, and it's like so. Let's see what else do we have on here. I think that's it for Marvel news, Ambrosia.
I'm gonna send you.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll grab that here. Just send it to my phone and I'll grab that. And then so here's another one that I was really excited about. Scott Snyder had a book like a while back that had that was so good, and I think it came out from Image.
Okay, I just sent it to you. I only can send it to you on Instagram.
Oh, okay, so I'll have to pull Instagram up. So anyway, he dropped a where did Ambrosia go? Anyway, they dropped. Oh, I can't pull that up here. We have Scott Snyder is going to be dropping. Scott Snyder dropped a book called Witches. Amazon's going to pull it. Going to pick it up, Ambrosia.
Ooh.
And we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so freaking cool because I don't know if you've ever read Witches. Follows a young first issue follows a young woman moved to a different town, mysterious town, and something happens where these trees and things are in the forest are like people are dying and in one of the scenes it looks like somebody is inside the tree and it's like part of the tree. It's crazy and creepy.
What?
And it's like the sound, like there's the sound effect that, and it's Jock and Scott Snyder, so you know it's gonna be good, right? So,
that is right up my alley.
Right, yeah. And I have almost, and listen, and what I had every single issue, right, up until they stopped doing it, and then after that they released a few issues of this book in a magazine, and I forget what it was, and now I have every issue up until they dropped it in that magazine because I couldn't find the magazine anywhere, and it was really hard to find those issues that were inside the magazine. So I don't have the full story and I don't have the full entire arc. I'm so upset, but that is one of my all-time favorite indie books. That is probably the one indie book that got me into indie books.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was like I picked it up. I picked up the trade, and I think it was the first trade or the first issue. I actually, what was really cool about it is one year I was working at the con and I got it signed by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion. Or no, was it John Glapion? It was, I think, no, not Capullo. It was I got other stuff signed by them, but I got that one signed by Scott Snyder. So
what? That's amazing.
Yeah, and what was cool about it is I was standing behind their booth with them, next to them, and I said, "Can you sign this for me?"
Oh, I love that.
It's like, because I was in charge of taking them to their panels and making sure that they knew where to go, and I was there to I had to sit and watch their booth while they were out at the panels, and I had to come and make sure that they had water and all that stuff. That was my job, right?
Oh, I love that.
So talent relations or whatever. So I had to do all that stuff, and because of that, we kind of had this rapport, and So we kind of created this report and got some really cool stuff. Jonathan
I love that.
Glabian actually gave me a bunch of really cool free stuff, like
Oh, that's awesome.
$1,000 of free stuff. Really cool people.
We love swag.
Love it. Yeah, but one of my all-time favorite books, and it looks like Amazon's gonna be, and it's a animated series. It looks like, which is even creepier. Oh, it's gonna.
This might be the first animated series I watched fully.
I know, Ambrosia, you have to watch. I'll send you. I think I have some digital copies that I bought. Maybe I'll send you some digital copies of Witches.
Yes, please.
If not, I'll send you the link and you can grab it or something.
Okay.
I'll find a way to make sure that you get it.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
But listen, I need to also find those issues.
Yeah, you do, sir. See, if you organized your comics, you would know.
No, it's not that. It's that they were printed inside of a magazine, like it was the last few issues of the run, and he wanted to finish it, and he printed them in a magazine. And I can't find them. I went to go look for them, and they were obviously, because it was a magazine, everybody knew that they were printing those books. It didn't come out for quite some time, and he was putting those issues into the book. People picked them up, and because it was a magazine that not a lot of people stocked their shelves with those.
Yeah.
So it was really difficult. If you didn't order it, you probably weren't going to see it on the shelf.
Dang.
So it was just, I was just so frustrated, and I didn't find out that he printed them in the magazines till they were already far gone, like from being pre-ordered and all that stuff.
That's so
sad. I was so upset because it was like my favorite story. But it's so cool. Like really, really good. You guys have to check it out if you guys haven't.
Perfect.
Let's see. All right, Ambrosia, it's that time where we talk about what's in our pool list. Are you ready?
Yes,
for
please.
that?
Okay.
All right.
Wait, check your Instagram.
Okay. Oh yes, my Instagram. I almost
Yes.
forgot, Ambrosia. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me see. You sent it to my Instagram.
Yes, in your messages.
In my messages. Here we go. I'm gonna send this to myself.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna send this to my Facebook if I can, because I can. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can just pull this up for you guys.
This is what happens when I don't link things in the document.
I know, Ambrosia.
I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna do it. I realize that Wednesdays are my busiest days, and I'm never at. Maybe I should do them on Tuesday nights. I should do it.
Good. Worry. I'm gonna my computer here, and hopefully I pull it up for you guys and share.
Because if you are Lord of the Rings,
bear with us.
Our Lego fans, even.
Bear with us. Okay, here we go. Do you guys see that? Can you see that?
Look at that. Yes.
Wow. Right. How many pieces?
6,167.
Yes. Wow. It's Rivendell.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Look how gorgeous that is.
I know. Look at like the trees.
It's so big that they had to put it in two different pictures right here.
Yes. Like I love the trees so much, and I love
do all these characters come with it?
Yes. So
oh my gosh.
They have so there are the minifigures, but technically they have more minifigures because like the statues, even though they are gray, they're also like minifigures. So
I see them. There's one here. That's very cool. That's so cool. Oh man, it's just like
it's so beautiful.
That's so cool. And then look at
all the little hobbits.
That's very cool. I'm not a big huge Lego fan, but I would totally get this one. But I bet you anything, because it's 6,000 pieces, it's probably like what, $600-700 bucks, $500. Oh, 500. See, that's not as bad as some.
No, because here's the thing: is I think Lego has realized how incredibly expensive their stuff is. I mean, their stuff is overpriced to begin with, TBH. But the thing is that like, so for instance, their Wakanda set, their
Yeah.
They're one of. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the head, and it's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah. Oh
that
yeah. Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It
The
wasn't
cowl.
doing as well as they wanted it to, and so they
Yeah.
dropped the price by $150 like a couple months later. And same with the Harry Potter train set, the Hogwarts Express. They did the same thing. It was
Mhm.
a $500 set, and then they like dropped it down as well. Or like they're trying to get people to buy it, so they're giving you like double Lego points and everything. So like this one is
Yeah.
actually priced at a decent range for how big it is and how many pieces it
Mhm.
includes.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. Like it's gorgeous, Ambrosia. I would love to
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, very very cool. Wow.
I think your son wants it. I think.
I bet. listen. I need to find a place for him to house all his Legos. Like he builds them, and then he has to like either like put them off to the side or like take them down and put them away because his little brothers get to him and stuff. So he
I
doesn't get
wish you could see our basement because there's no like on my desk right now. I have the office set, the
Oh
goat
my
boat.
gosh.
I have a Harry Potter set, my Spice Girls, the bonsai tree,
Yeah.
because like you don't have space for them, and that's just
I
right
know.
here.
I
Like our
know.
other basement, you're just like
My son,
yeah.
he has the Star Wars one that he built, right? It's up in his closet and like taking up the biggest piece of space in there, and he's like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could get like a display or like some kind of stand that he can like have, or
Oh,
maybe like on a wall.
they have
Like,
it. They have
yeah,
some
I
also.
know, I've seen some.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I want to get one of the ones that like has a wall display that he can like lay it on or something
that'd
like
be
this,
cool.
so that we can like hang it up and put it on the wall so that his brothers don't mess with it.
I've decided that when we build the Millennium Falcon, like the 6,000 piece,
Uh-huh.
7,000 piece of that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna turn
Yeah.
it into a coffee table. So it's like
Okay. Wow.
multifunctional. So that way I
Oh,
just don't
that's
have a
cool.
giant Millennium Falcon.
That's so cool. Ambrosia, that would be really cool to kind of like build a Lego table, like with cups around the edge so that you can have
Oh my
all your
gosh.
pieces like pieced out
Yes,
and like in
please.
bowls instead of, you know what I mean? Could keep them all organized by color.
There's a
And then
Lego club at school. I'm
uh-huh,
gonna give them this project and be like, build me this.
build this. Get together with the wood shop and the metal shop and build it.
Yes. We don't have one yet, but we will get
There
those
you go.
shops
Do
and
it.
you will build this.
If you build it, they will come, Ambrosia.
Obviously.
All right, let's go ahead.
What does
and
that come off of?
that's Field of Dreams.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
All right, let's go ahead and move to what's in your pull list. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I gotta pull this up. Here we go, and we'll do that right after. All right, everybody, this is the part of the show where we talk about what is in our pull list. Ambrosia, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's in my pull list, but first up, let's do something a little bit different. Do you have anything in your
Okay.
pull list?
Oh, always.
Yeah. So what's in yours?
Okay. So, let me see. Let me pull it up. Sorry, I should have pulled it up.
You're good.
I was trying to get my Lego together. All right.
So here we go. I got the our page up here. If you guys can see
Oh, cool.
that.
There we go.
So here we go. What
Okay.
we do is we usually go off of League of Comic Geeks. So first up, Ambrosia, you got anything? Are you getting anything off this first line here?
Yes, Amazing Spider-Man and Daredevil.
Ooh, that Daredevil cover.
A Daredevil has been fabulous.
Yeah, that looks cool. I'm gonna check.
What about you?
Let's see. I don't think I'm getting anything off of this line here. I think I'm gonna be waiting for. I think I'm gonna be getting Spawn. That's the next line.
Yeah, you've been keeping up with Spawn.
Yeah. But I haven't. Listen, I haven't been keeping up on it, but I've been wanting. I've been pulling them.
I get that.
Let's just say pile has been growing, right? That Ghost Rider looks great. Spawn looks good. Darth Vader.
Yes, I'm getting
gorgeous,
Darth Vader
gorgeous.
for sure.
Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo is already at number 4, issue 4. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with that one, but we got a new one, Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants #1.
I'll be
This is
reading
from
that.
Sins of Sinister. Looks really good. And listen, here's another thing with all the tie-ins and all that stuff. They got an event going on. It's really hard to keep up. So
Oh my gosh, that's
I just
so
kind of
hard.
pick and pull and then read what they've done with the lore later on.
For real.
Because it's probably easier that way. The Joker, the man who stopped laughing, we don't want that because Joker is known for laughing. Why is he laughing? I guess you got to read the issues to find out. They're on issue 5. Golden Goblin #4. Ambrosia, are you pulling Gotham City Year 1 #5?
No, but I'm getting Gold Goblin.
Oh, sweet. But are you going to be getting, is there like a Red Goblin too or something like that?
Red Goblin issue 1 that's coming out.
There we go. So what's the difference between the Gold Goblin and the Red Goblin?
We'll find out about Red Goblin. Well, Gold Goblin is shoot, who is it? Harry Osborn. And he's trying to like
Spoilers.
Sorry, spoilers. He's trying to like revamp himself as being he's trying to be a hero.
The one oh, okay. Like we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
Lazarus Planet Next Evolution #1.
Lots of Lazarus.
Yeah, and Little Monsters is still going. They're on.
Oh yes,
10.
I'm picking up Little Monsters and Alien and Star Wars: The High Republic.
Secret Invasion #4. They brought that back.
Yes.
There's your Red Goblin.
Yes.
I guess we're gonna find out who the Red Goblin is, huh?
Yes.
Maybe not. Hidden Star Wars Hidden Empire #3. Monkey
I'll be
Prince
getting that one.
11, and then X-Men Legends 6. Namor's on the block here. We got Submariner Conquered Shores 5. I didn't even know they had this coming out yet.
Yeah,
at all.
It came out a couple weeks ago, or issue 1.
Time Before Time still going.
I'll be getting that one.
Ooh, I remember this one when you first wanted to pull at issue 1.
I know it's been going really well.
I know. Look at issue 20 already. That's really good. That's a good run.
Yeah, it is.
Bishop War College #1. I don't know. Is this the college years?
Right.
What the heck?
I don't know. I'm not going to be picking that one.
I know. Whatever. The Harrower. That one looked really cool with that cover. I might be grabbing that one. Everybody's been talking about All Against All. They're on issue 3. Static Shadows of Dakota. Know Your Station. That's another one that everybody's been talking about. They're on issue 3. It's supposed to be really good, so I might be grabbing that one, Ambrosia, just because everybody's been saying Know Your Station is good. Grab it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
And Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is on issue 3.
Yeah, I have that one on my pull list. I don't know how it got onto my pull list, but I'm still reading it. Like that Moon Girl isn't one that I would typically like grab, but somehow it's in my pull list and they keep giving it to me and I keep buying it.
Yeah. Chris of BTO and Batbook says, thanks for explaining. I don't know what we explained, buddy, but you're welcome.
Let me tell you about the meaning of life.
There you go. We Unbreakable Red Sonja, Monarch issue 1. And then we got Two Graves #4. That's a crazy creepy cover. That's really cool. I like that. It's Only Teenage Wasteland #3. Blade Runner. Were you grabbing Blade Runner books or did you?
No, I haven't. I love the movies, but I've never read any of the comics.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I have not seen the recent ones.
Oh, they're really good.
We got Cocaine Hell 2.
When Andor first started showing episode 1, I thought we were watching Blade Runner for a second. It was just like very out of.
I feel that. I can feel that. It's got those kind of dark vibes. Look, they got a Stranger Things book.
For a while, Jodie Hauser was writing it, and I'm a pretty big Jodie Hauser fan.
Oh, okay.
Also, because she follows me on TikTok, so
it looks like she's still rating it here. So, it looks like she's rating this one. So, cool. Gospel. That's a really cool logo there. Just letting you know. Sweetie Candy Vigilante and Exile #1. People are talking about Exile #1. I on Whatnot Publishing. Whatnot Publishing has been coming out with some bangers, Ambrosia.
Oh.
Yeah, here's another banger right here from our friends at Bad Bug Comics, or not Bad Bug, Bad Idea. Well, not our friends because that's wrong. The Finder. I don't know if you guys are into Bad Idea. Sorry, Bad Idea. I don't know if I'm too into these kind of books because they feel like these books are, they're just plain to the collector's market, and it's not. I don't know. It's
So here's
yeah,
the thing: is we bought their first round of subscriptions, like
yeah.
because you had to like buy them. Yeah. So we bought their first one. They were good. We went with their second one, and I stopped because they were coming out with like 3 maybe a week, and each one of their comics was $7.99 for a book. So it was $8. And some of their stories are really great and some of them were not. And unfortunately, I'm on a budget and I couldn't afford to continue buying $30 worth of Bad Idea comics when some of them were a hit and miss.
Right, and that's the thing, right? There, some of them were hit and miss, but they were marketing them as they were all hits.
Yes, yes.
And they were not. And there was a whole joke where everybody was like, "Oh, Bad Idea is a bad idea for comics." So whatever. But here we go. We got some good stuff here. Nottingham. This is the time. It's Tales from Nottingham. Number one, Mad Cave Studios. They've been doing really good with this Nottingham retelling of the Robin Hood story. Really cool. I love this. Very cool. So if you guys are into this stuff, Mad Cave's been killing it with some books lately, Ambrosia. So this one's a great pickup if you grab it. And Space Job, I just wanted to grab this one because this one looked freaking cool. It reminded me, I was like, this. I read somewhere somebody said, think The Office, but in space.
See, I think okay. For one, I like that, but also that reminds me of what was the Steve Carell Space?
Space Force.
Yeah, Space Force. Yeah, that also reminded me of, like
basically that's probably basically.
Which I think that they were going for, but I could do a comic book form of that.
Right. Krang, Best of Krang #1. I don't know what that is, but that's a cool cover. You got me just by looking at how gorgeous that looks. Stray Sheep, that's creepy. Our buddy Kit Wallace got Mr. Easter. I will make sure that I support a friend and sometimes not the imprint. Darkland, I don't know. We're not picking those comics anymore. Just saying. Just letting you guys know. No comment.
Yeah, about that.
No comment. Black Box Comics got Dream Master #3 from our buddy Jonathan Hedrick. Gorgeous book here. Definitely want to check that one out. I don't know if I got anything else on here, Ambrosia. I think that's it. That's it, Ambrosia. For me. Anything else for you?
I finished my I thought I was doing Posh Spice, but I did Scary Spice. So
oh, cool. So that's very cool.
I finished her.
That's very cool. Yeah, I mean that's all I got on my list, Ambrosia. I don't have anything else. We are going a little bit over on our time. I thought we were going to be under, but whatever. It's all good. And guess what? We don't have to rush to get out of here because we're the only show here on this network. And bam!
I was curious to see. I wanted you to check to see what show was on our slot.
None.
Oh, seriously?
No, nothing.
Oh, weird.
It's all good because we're here at the same time and you guys are watching us. We're gonna be doing something that we do every single episode. We're gonna be doing what we do here for those of you guys who haven't been watching and aren't regulars. What we do here is what we call a mental health check-in. This is the part of the show where me and Ambrosia talk to each other and we check in with one another and we talk about mental health because we are both advocates of mental health. We both suffer from PTSD, anxiety disorders, and things of that nature. Our family members have mental illness. We've had family members who have passed due to mental illness and things of that nature. So we are very, very huge advocates of mental health and awareness here. So we wanted to make sure that we let all of our listeners know that there is a new phone number out there. It's not quite it's a little bit older now because since this has been implemented, but is now that you don't have to dial that big long 800 number. All you got to do is type in 8988 or text, and you'll be able to speak to somebody else on the other line. Listen, the other day my son was having a rough day, and they've been messing with his meds a little bit because he suffers from ADHD and possibly ODD.
Oh.
Right. Which is the defiant disorder, right? So we're in the middle of of talking to his therapists and running tests and all that stuff. So the other day his meds, they were the here we go. Here's the one thing, right, that we always talk about when it comes to mental health is that the insurances and the pharmacies never talk to each other, and there's lapses in people's meds, right? Meds that should not be lapsed, right? So unfortunately, my son has been lapsed. He's lapsed on his meds, and so he's a little depressed, and he's a little, there's obviously, because with some of these meds, they have some symptoms of suicidal thoughts and tendencies, right? So he was a little down, and he used the text format of this. He texted the 988, and he was able to sit there and talk to the person on the other side and kind of just talk it out, and it worked. And then later on, he was doing really good. So it's a really good thing and a really great tool to be able to just call or text and not have any kind of agenda. Just let it out, and just instead of just hurting yourself or somebody else
and just holding it in. I'm so glad. That's wonderful.
So and this is what a perfect thing to be able to do. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys my 5-second spiel here. So the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is now active across the United States. The new shorter phone number will be easier for people to remember and access mental health in a crisis. So all you got to do is type in or text 988, and you will be able to connect to a Lifeline representative. For more information, head on over to 988lifeline.org. That is 988lifeline.org. And you will be directed to the website there. And also make sure that you guys are doing a quick Google search within your local area for the warm lines. That is WARM, warm lines in your local area. And they usually have a lot more resources that pertains to you and your community. So make sure you guys are using those tools. Ambrosia, would you like to share? You don't have to share anything if how you're doing, but
no, I'm actually doing really great. This week has been really good, but I've been setting better boundaries with me in school.
That's good.
But in case you didn't know, there is a lot of stuff going into the education right now where we are losing teachers left and right because we are underpaid and have a lot of work. And so like one of my coworkers is leaving next week as her last day, and she just told us today, just because especially in the field of special education, it's one of like the hardest jobs who are extremely underpaid and lack of resources. So if you have a child or know a teacher, hug them, because we are struggling right now. I'm super fortunate because I have the resources that I need to keep me going versus some other people do not have those. So if you know a teacher, hug them. If you have children out there, go get their teacher a $5 Starbucks, because it's anything that we're looking for those trampolines. So.
Yeah, or like a ream of paper.
Truthfully, yes, some pencils.
Or pencils and markers and or crayons. Or wine. There you go. But yeah, anything would definitely benefit something, right? Because all that stuff comes out.
Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, my teacher friend who's leaving is because of her mental health, which I'm so extremely proud of her. Because she is advocating that she's not in a good space and that right now she can't do her job effectively. But also, this is also a crisis because we need, she's a phenomenal teacher, and we're losing these amazing teachers because of mental health, just because right now the education system is broken. So, write to your local governor.
Yeah.
Our president.
I second that. All right, Ambrosia. That's the show, Ambrosia. Do you have anything else that you'd like to mention before we head out?
No, that you guys are all amazing and I'm proud of you.
All right. Please let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, as well as Instagram and sometimes Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda.
And you can find me at Joey Galvez 1984. And if you guys do a quick Google check of Geek Collective, or head on over to geekcollective.net and check out all of the cool services that we offer. We are a podcast network. We're now a streaming network. We offer public relations campaigns and services. We are also we do marketing and advertising. So if you guys are looking for advertising on this show or any shows that you like that you see on the show on this network that is going to be implemented very soon, or if you like any of the podcasts that are on our network and you would like to run an ad, we have a one of our buddies over at Bearded Man Comics, and he's going to be doing an ad very soon on throughout the network. So make sure you guys are listening there, and head on over to beardedmancomics.com, I believe it is, and check that out. That is Adventures of a System Admin. So make sure you guys are checking that out. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in every single week and hanging out with me and Ambrosia right here. We appreciate you guys. We thank you guys for believing in us and all that good stuff. Ambrosia, thank you. And here we go. Here's our buddy, BTO and Bat Books. Applauds. Thank you for putting on the show. Great job. Thank you, sir. And here we go. I'm going to give him a quick plug. Our buddy BTO and Bat Books has a podcast that drops every single Wednesday with his buddy Professor Frenzy. It is called the Professor Frenzy Show. What they do is they talk about indie comic books. They don't grade them. They don't review them. They just talk about how much they love these books and how much you might love these books. So you guys head on over to Professor Frenzy Show. You guys just do a quick Google search or a search within your favorite podcast player and type in Professor Frenzy, and they should pop right up. And make sure you guys listen to all the really good shows. Really, really cool. I listen to them if I want to be in the know with all the indie stuff. So make sure you guys are checking them out every single week. And thank you guys. Thank you. He says, thank you, Joe. Thank you, buddy. You guys are really fantastic guys. And Ambrosia, again, just like always, I appreciate you every single week.
I appreciate you.
We'll see you guys next week because my wife went to go pick up my son and the kids are in the room and I'm the only one here, so I got to get off camera and go be a dad. So
May the force be with you.
We'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys next week, and more to come. Stay tuned. If you guys aren't following us at Geek Collective, make sure you guys are following us on Twitter at _Geek Collective and Joey Galvez 1984 for tons and tons of news dropping. I've got tons of news coming out very soon, so make sure you guys are doing that. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.